JMTV. Episode 16. What it do? I had to take a minute, get some things in order with the show. I had to take a minute. Still pushing music, still doing a lot of different media things, trying to get the clothing, merchandising thing off the ground. Just, mostly, got a little help, but for the most part, it's all on me, which I couldn't have it no other way. But it all takes time, but it's all fun, man. It's all progressive. It's all productive. So, it may not be moving as fast as I would like it to move, but we doing things. We going places. We getting the boulder up the hill, as they say, or whatever the fuck. But what's up with y'all, man? I promise you, I tried to do the show last night and fucked around, and I don't know what you want to call it. Let's just say I was on some lighthouse shit. You know what I'm saying? I was lit. But fucking Cowboys lost, No big surprise there though. The Eagles is balling. Shout out the Eagles, man. Division rivals, all that, but shout out the Eagles, man. But I'm still trying to get this show done for y'all right now, despite, not being able to get it done. I sat there for like 8 minutes. I was talking about something. I really don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I think I was talking about sports and LeBron and the Lakers. The Dodgers lost this past weekend. Womp, womp, womp. That's fucking sad. Hate it when the Dodgers lose, especially this early in the playoffs. So we lost the Dodgers. The Lakers is kind of, I don't know. I'm optimistic. That's what I was saying. I'm optimistic about the Lakers and all that. So these are the few things I was talking about. Keeping optimism. The season ain't started yet type shit. But before I get into all that, before I go too far, let's talk about this show. This is JMTV. Pretty much me giving my perspective. It's nothing personal. It's nothing that, you niggas need to take down as like law. Either you relate or you don't. And either way, it's fine. For the most part, we all here to have a good time. No, I'm just saying, we're here to have a good time. We're here to laugh. We're here to joke. We're here to, kind of look at things, maybe not take ourselves and take shit that really don't matter so serious. That's kind of my perspective on things. People be like, oh, you trying to be a devil's advocate and all. No, I just don't care as much as you do about something. And I get it, like, it's not proper. It's not the right thing to do to act like you, or not act, or to like show to another person that you don't care about what they care about. But that's kind of what it be boiling down to. Even when I be trying to pick subjects and topics to speak on this show, all that shit be like negative. It be hard to just pick shit, Niggas mad at Kanye, niggas mad at this, niggas mad at that. Somebody, man, died, somebody got killed, somebody got robbed, all that shit, bro. Like, who wants to do that? Who wants to, like, put that shit all on their motherfucking brain and try to decipher and break down and talk about all that? So it'd be difficult sometimes trying to figure out, like, what I want to talk about. That's why I end up most of the time just talking to y'all like y'all right here and we having a real conversation. This nigga talking loud. He wants to see me doing my video. Niggas start talking loud when they hear you. Start talking louder than they need to type shit. You ever notice that? Motherfuckers see you doing something, niggas be trying to like low-key distract and disturb your shit. But whatever. We don't care about that. It's good to see y'all, man. I'm just chilling out before work. And I'm in a good mood, even though, my sports shit is all fucked up. My sports world is all, in disarray, but whatever. That's just a game. Them niggas will figure it out. Other than that, I'm excited. I know I'm not showing it, but I'm excited. I just dropped some music this morning, kind of in line with the Halloween theme. It's called Issa Body. I did the beat. I performed it, recorded it, whatever, what have you, produced it. It's on YouTube right now. I'll probably use it on the intro. So you like that song, you like that vibe, I'll leave it in the comment section. You could just check that out, hit that link, and go right to it on YouTube. On my other YouTube, Jack Morise Music. Yeah. Excuse me. I've been up since 4:30. Hit the gym this morning, so we off to a positive start. Anyway, what the fuck? I've been trying to get this out, so I'm gonna try to get to it quickly without further ado. Oh, no, I'm moving too fast. My cousin said I'll be all over the place, so I'm gonna try to keep this shit lined up right now. Hold on. So anyway, JMTV, if you want to contact me, if you want to participate with the show, JMTVandMUSIC@gmail.com. That's JMTVandMUSIC@gmail.com. Also, my Instagram link is down there. Jack Morise, JACK_MORISE. That's JACKMOR. Sorry. That's JACK_MORISE. I'm still a little kind of, in recover mode, I guess. I don't know. Forgive me though. Work with me. It's like like I told you, it's just like a conversation. I'm not finna try to be perfect and all that. I just want to talk to y'all. I just want to talk to you. That's it. But fuck, man. The subject I've been trying to deliver to y'all basically is about people not being for you. Like whether it be like in a relationship, like coming to a point where you just understand like someone is just not for you. No matter how much you want them to be, no matter how much you want their support, no matter how much you want their love, their affection. Sometimes you get with somebody and y'all click in some ways, but after a little time go by, you realize like they not really for you. Y'all not clicking as much as you thought. But you end up hanging on, and the longer you hang on, the more that fact becomes like brutally honest. Maybe you start a business. Maybe you have your own interests and things that you do that, your friends, your family, they don't understand. They don't want to be a part of or support. We got to understand, maybe what you're doing is not for them. Maybe you're a person who is not for them. And that's okay. Because the worst thing to do, is to try to please everybody. The worst thing to do is to try to, how can I put it? Compromise yourself for the group. Give up your outlets, give up your dreams, give up your goals for the group. For people that's not for you. And it sucks because it could be anybody. It could be a family. It could be someone who's educating you, your teacher. It could be your boss. It could be anybody who's not for you, who's either trying to sabotage your way or either trying to make you fit into the box that they want you in so they can feel comfortable. And they treat you a certain way. They try to make you, work for their affection, work for their respect. Nobody got no time to be playing them type of games with you. And it be ultimately you resent them and be like, who the fuck is you, bro? Why should I be trying so hard for you? They try to create this false sense of there's somebody that matters, type syndrome. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but it's a false sense of some shit for real. It's a false reality. To think that everybody's the same, to think that everybody has to be for you, everybody has to support what you do, everybody has to pat you on the back, you know. But I'm saying the most important thing, really what I'm getting into with this, is like being able to recognize and identify those people, and not waste too much time trying to hold on to those relationships that are not for you. That's really what we gotta like try to pay attention to. That's really what we gotta really challenge ourselves to stay focused, to stay on point, to stay alert, to stay aware. And not just be like, oh, well, they were victims and that person did this to us. No, if that person is not for you, there's going to be signs, there's going to be red flags, there's going to be things that show you that that person is not for you. But what you have to be willing to do is set your boundaries, one. And number two, communicate. Is there a fly in here with me? You communicate your boundaries, though. You talk to them and, you know, you say like, hey, man, you know, this is the type of support I need as a friend. This is what I'm on right now. You know, I love you, but I'm over here right now. You know, you be honest, you know. You tell your friends what you doing, what you got going. And if they not in line with that, if they not supporting that in some kind of way, like, hey, man, that's dope. Hey, man, that's awesome. Hey, man, I appreciate what you're doing, man. Like, you know what, you keep going. Like, just those little words right there, you know, that could add up to so much for somebody who is maybe shy, who has a high anxiety, social anxiety, who is scared to like venture out into this new world that they're venturing into. If you're really your friend, you should be supportive of your friends. And vice versa. And that's the type of relationships you should seek out. People who are not for you are not going to do that. People who are not for you, you know, they'll entertain you and they'll listen to you tell them stuff and probably try to like figure you out, try to figure out your pattern or whatever. They'll let you tell them stuff and they'll just use it against you later. But rarely, if ever, will they support and push you and take a real interest in what you got going on if it doesn't benefit them. But the people who are for you, they asking you, hey, man, how's that business going? Is there anything? Hey, can I help? I got some time. I'll come volunteer. Hey, I could donate? You got the GoFundMe? Like, what's really good? Like, how can I put my bid in? How can I help you, sir? Like, you know, that's people for you. People that's not for you, they're going to be like, why are you doing that? I don't even understand. You wasted your time. You should just go do the same thing that I did and be like a person like I am and sit up and hate on motherfuckers like I hate on motherfuckers. Man, I'm in rare form this morning, aren't I? Nah, we trying to still figure it out and put it together, trust me. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you gotta fuck with people who are for you. You know, you're in a relationship and you find yourself making all these sacrifices so your partner could be happy. Say you helping them get through school, you paying for their school, you working while they go to school. All they gotta do is go to school and come home, you know, contribute a little bit to the house. But it's their turn right now to go to school and you're being a support, you know. And then when they get on, they get their money, and now it's your turn to go to school. And it's their turn to support you. And they making the money now. Things is going well. You know, we can hire a maid now. We can have somebody come through and cook a meal or two. Like, we can figure this out now because he's on. But now it's time for you to get on so y'all could be double powerful, right? But now, when you going to school, he can't help. All of a sudden, stuff has come up. He don't have the same resolve. He don't have the same money. He don't have the same patience for what you're doing that you gave him. And you got to identify and figure that out quick. Like, you know what? That motherfucker's not for me. And it sucks. And you're going to want to be bitter and you're going to want to be angry and feel like you wasted your time. No, you just learned the lesson. The most important thing is that you just don't let it happen again. And you realize, like, you got to get you right first. And the people that care about you is going to want you to get yourself right first. The people that's for you are going to want you to get yourself right first, because the people that's for you want to see you happy. The people that's for you want to hang out with you and enjoy your time and enjoy the conversations, enjoy the moments that they have with you. And how can we do that if you're just complaining about how motherfuckers don't help you and how you did all this stuff for this motherfucker, and after all this, he still don't help you? Like, that motherfucker was never for you. And the sad part is that it was shit early on that you just ignored and didn't pay attention to. That was signs that motherfucker wasn't for you. And you decided that you was going, you did the right thing, but you can't be bitter. You can't be mad. You can't change. You can't say, oh, I'm not going to help a nigga or help anybody else for life because of this. You just know what type of person not to help now. Don't ever use your bad experiences with people who are not for you as an excuse to not help people who might be for you. You had the right idea. You had a good heart. It just wasn't for that person because that person was not for you. And vice versa, bros. For gentlemen, she bad, she fine, she good looking, but she don't cook. In fact, she don't got time to cook, nigga. Black, independent woman, she going to work. Matter of fact, she got 2 jobs because she like nice things and she don't like no nigga to tell her, like what she can and can't do and how she can and can't look or whatever, you know what I mean? Niggas can't control her. She independent, right? But you want somebody who's gonna stay home. You want somebody who's gonna be basically what she not, but you want the package of her. You want the idea of how she look and her attractiveness and all that. But you can't handle her like being her, man. You can't handle her living independently. You can't handle her not really needing you. And you don't realize that, how can I put this one? Like, you get caught up in the fantasy of what you think she should be or what she could be and all that type stuff. But the reality is it like a fly in here? I swear, y'all seen that, right? I'm not tripping, right? We're gonna go back and look at the camera. But anyway, you get caught up in the fantasy of what she could, what you think she should, and what she could. Where is this fly? What's really good? Okay. All right, I'm gonna get this fucking show done. Fuck that fly. But anyway, you get caught up with the idea of what you think she could and should be, or you look at her potential. You see, because you love her. When you love somebody, you see nothing but the potential. You see nothing but you have nothing but hope. You have nothing but positive outlook. When you first get with that person, or when you're really in love with somebody, you have that positive outlook type shit going. Okay. Is it just dust? All right, y'all. All right. I'm gonna hold it together. So, you have all this, these ideas, you fantasize, you think this person is ideal, but then she tell you she don't want kids. You want kids. You want to get married. She tell you she don't want to get married. And then you hang on, you try to make this relationship work, and you try to do all this weird shit to get her to, think how you think and want to be like how you be, and ladies, vice versa, right? And it's just all this toxicity that builds up, all this resentment and hate and destruction that comes into this situation because you didn't just want to let go and say, you know what, she's not for me. You didn't want to let go and just tell yourself, you know what, she's, how you put it? We just don't match up. We don't want the same things. You should have, cut your losses at that point and let go. But now you resenting this woman, maybe physically, maybe emotionally, maybe verbally abusing this woman. And now you're just in a bad situation because you tried to stay with somebody that was not for you. So what I'm telling you is It's okay if somebody not for you. It's okay to break up. It's okay to wake up one day and realize, like, hey, you know what? We not rocking. We not matching our energy. Our frequencies is not locked in. I got to go this way. You go that way. No hard feelings. You know, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Before it get crazy, before it get bad, you got to know who's not for you. You know, like I said, if you're doing business, if you're doing things, you got friends, they're not supporting you in some kind of way, they're not for you. Stop fucking with people that's not for you. Stop seeking the approval of people that's not for you. Stop holding on to people that's not for you. Define yourself.